talked about fighting Pacquiao for obvious reasons. I mean, he's legendary at this point.
Just like people say, like if I say I'm fighting Pacquiao, you looking over him. I mean, that's a no-brainer to fight Pacquiao.
Right.
Like, he's a future Hall of Famer. You know, he's broke all these records. You know, he's a humongous draw. He's getting older, so he has a few fights left in him. You know, no telling who he might fight, and they might, retire him. So,
is that a passing of the torch, you think, if you can get that fight?
I don't really think it's a passing of a torch, but it is, a huge, resume and, crossover fight. Because Pacquiao is a really big name. He's a crossover fighter. He's a, icon in the sport. So just to get that fight with him and beat him, that kind of would be a passing of a torch, so to say, in a sense. Yeah.
Some feel this is a crossover fight for both of y'all.
Huh?
Some feel this is a crossover fight for both you and Mikey.
Oh, definitely. I mean, this is major for Mikey. Like, he's breaking records too, and they being like 5 fighters or 6 fighters to, win. I think in like 5 divisions or something like that, 6. So I mean, just for him to do that and cross over and become that huge name, and then he can easily have great fights at 35 Lomachenko and other fights. So his playing field is huge. With him can move down to 35, 40, and fight somebody at 47. So I mean, it's definitely a crossover.
He's the one he says he's more comfortable at 135. How do you feel about Mikey being the one to step up and call you out when all the other champs, like you said, they don't want to fight?
I'm gonna just show he's a real fighter. He's a true fighter, and it's kind of like a double-edged sword, because it shows that he's a real fighter. He's a true fighter, but it could be with me knocking him out in the first round, they're gonna say he was too small. Me beating, just punishing him throughout the whole fight, they're gonna say it was a size advantage, a size difference, and things like that. And he's still earning his highest career payday, and he can go down and fight for his belt at 35 and 40 anyway. So I just feel like, it's really a win-win for him too, and he's getting more notoriety too.